Hello, welcome to English Tips by Sunshine English Academy. I am Milind Deshpande. We are going to talk about subject and object pronouns in this lesson. So, what are pronouns? Pronouns are words that take the place of nouns or noun phrases. There are different types of pronouns. In this lesson, we are going to talk about subject pronouns, object pronouns, and reflexive pronouns. The subject pronouns are I, you, we, they, he, she, it. He, she, it are pronouns that take the place of third person singular subjects. The object pronouns are me, you, us, them, him, her, and it. And the reflexive pronouns are myself, yourself, or yourselves, depending on whether you is singular or plural. Then ourselves, themselves, himself, herself, and itself. The reflexive pronouns are just like object pronouns because they come in the place of the object of the verb. Now, what is a subject? The subject of a sentence is the person or thing we talk about in that sentence. This will either be a noun or noun phrase or a pronoun. So let's look at examples. Rahul sang a song. Here we are talking about Rahul. So Rahul is the subject of the sentence. And we say that Rahul is the subject of the verb sang because the subject is always the subject of the verb and the object is the object of the verb. The ball was thrown by Rahul. The ball is the subject because we are talking about the ball, not about Rahul. The people in this place are nice. The people in this place is the subject of this sentence, and this is called a noun phrase. The underlined subjects above can be replaced by pronouns. So we can say, he sang a song. He replaces Rahul. It was thrown by Rahul. It replaces the ball. They are nice. They replaces the people in this place. We are talking about the people, so they. Now we come to the objects of the verb. The object of a sentence is the person or thing that receives the action taken by the subject through the verb. That's why we call it the object of the verb. There are three types of objects: direct objects, indirect objects, and objects of the preposition. Examples: Rahul sang a song. Rahul sang what? A song. So a song is the direct object of the verb sang. Next, Ram gave Sonali a book. Ram gave what? A book. So a book is the direct object of the verb gave. Now, what is Sonali? Okay, let's ask. Ram gave a book to whom? To Sonali. So Sonali is the indirect object of the verb gave. The recipient of the direct object is known as the indirect object. Next sentence. These animals live on the mountain. Here, the mountain is the object of the preposition on. So now let's replace those objects with pronouns. So the first one, Rahul sang it. It replaces a song. Ram gave her a book. Her replaces Sonali. These animals live on it. It replaces the mountain. These are all object pronouns that we have used to replace the objects. Please note that there are some verbs which take direct objects, although they take or they show no action. Verbs that do not show action but only the state of something are called stative verbs. So in the sentence, he is a teacher. There is no action involved because is a stative verb. It shows no action. Similarly, Rahul likes mathematics. Here, there is no action involved. Rahul is not doing anything, but he likes mathematics. So the verb likes takes an object here, which is mathematics. And Sonali understands Spanish. Again, Sonali is not doing anything, but she understands Spanish, and Spanish becomes the object of the verb understands. Both likes and understand are stative verbs. So, since mathematics and Spanish in our two sentences here are objects, we can replace them with pronouns and we can say Rahul likes it, Sonali understands it. Now, the important thing to remember and understand is that we cannot use subject pronouns in place of objects or object pronouns in place of subjects. For example, him sang a song. Now, him is an object pronoun. It cannot come here because this is the place of the subject. We have to say he sang a song. Similarly, them are nice is incorrect because them is also an object pronoun. Whereas the next one, Ram gave she a book. Now, she is a subject pronoun. It's come in the wrong place after the verb because that should be the object of the verb gave. So we have to say Ram gave her a book. So now decide, are these sentences correct? I will read them for you. Is that she? Are you talking to me? It is me knocking the door. My friend and me went to the mall. My brother and myself played football. There is no better player than I. He is taller than me. Rahul gave it to myself. Now decide whether these are correct or incorrect. You can pause the video here and take a couple of minutes to make your decision. Then you can continue watching the video. Okay, so here we go. Is that she? This is correct because she is the subject of the sentence. And in questions, the subject comes after the verb. Next, are you talking to me? This is correct because you is the subject of the verb talking and me is the object of the pronoun to. It is me knocking the door. This is incorrect because the subject of the verb knocking should be I. It is I knocking the door. Remember, every sentence must have a subject. Every sentence need not have an object, but every sentence must have a subject. My friend and me went to the mall. Incorrect, because the subject of the verb went should be my friend and I. This is a compound subject. My brother and myself played football. Incorrect, because myself is like an object pronoun. So we must say My brother and I played football. There is no better player than I. Correct. I is the subject of the sentence. When we begin sentences with words such as there is, then the subject can come after the verb. He is taller than me. Sounds right. But no, he is taller than I, because in this sentence there is no object. Because there is no action, there is no object, and therefore both he and I are subjects. Rahul gave it to myself. Now, myself is a reflexive pronoun, and a reflexive pronoun can be used only when the subject of the sentence is the same person or thing as the object. So here, Rahul is not the same thing as myself, and therefore my sentence should be Rahul gave it to me. Me is the object pronoun. So we have come to the end of this lesson. I hope you liked it. I hope you learned how to use subject and object pronouns. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and also click on the bell icon and select all so that you can get notifications whenever I post new videos to my channel. Thank you.